Hey guys, a lot of you have been asking about my opinion on the YouTube demonetization thing. And I got a few thoughts to share, as well as a slew of other updates and changes happening on YouTube that I want to talk to you guys about. That's coming up. Hey guys, my name is Tim Schmoyer, if we haven't met before, and this channel is Video Creators. We're just all about helping you guys grow your YouTube audience so you can reach people, impact them, and spread a message that changes their lives. And so, one of the most common questions you have been tweeting me, emailing me, posting on the Video Creators Facebook page, and I'm seeing everywhere, Snapchat, Instagram, everything. You guys have been saying, Tim, what are your thoughts on this? And I know I'm a little bit late to the party, you know, no pun intended on the, YouTube party is over trending hashtag thing. But I didn't really jump in right away because when the announcement first came out, it wasn't really an announcement, it's like just when it happened and people started getting these notifications, and I started looking at like, okay, what's different here? And there really wasn't anything policy-wise that had changed. And so I kind of at first just kind of dismissed it as like, okay, as far as the regulations and the guidelines YouTube follows, like those things are kind of still the same. But then, and I didn't have any videos demonetized at all. But of course, I work pretty hard to keep all my content family friendly, so that's not surprising, I guess, for me. But I know it was surprising for a lot of people who got all these notifications, and so I didn't jump in right away because I felt like what other people were saying was kind of like the same thoughts I had, which were, and I'll just summarize them, then I'll add something to it. The main thoughts I had were, one, the policy's pretty much the same. The only thing that's different now is that users are getting, creators are getting notified about it when videos are demonetized. So that's the main difference. And two, in order to get paid on YouTube, like in order for advertisers to feel safe, like I get that, like YouTube needs to have a pretty strict policy. I think that maybe they could potentially, instead of just, just leaving it up to creators to make sure that their content is all family friendly and advertiser safe and all that kind of stuff, I think there should be a way for either algorithmically for that type of content to be flagged either way, and then rather than demonetizing it, just let the advertisers who don't care, they want to advertise against that stuff, give the advertisers the control to pick what they want to advertise against and not advertise against, rather than making all creators kind of fall within a certain guideline. So I think that would be a pretty big, a good move for YouTube. But then the big thing though that I'll add to the story that I don't see as many people talking about is that, to me, this is just like another confirmation that you shouldn't just leave it in YouTube's hands to like assume that it's their job to send you money as like a thank you for making videos. That's not how it works, Instead, you should develop a legit business model where you are serving your customers / viewers well in a way that makes them feel, and you're providing a service and a value to them that they would also be willing to pay for. I have a video actually coming out, I don't know if it's next week or the week after, but it's scheduled for the next few weeks, that basically breaks this down, business models, how they work on YouTube, and really essentially your money is always coming from viewers. Either it's going to pass through advertisers' pockets, and then YouTube's pockets, and then MCN's pockets, and then to your pocket, or they can just give it to you directly, either through something like Patreon or selling something, or if you do brand deals, again, the money comes from your viewers, goes to the brand, and then the brand takes a part of that and gives it to you. Like, it doesn't matter, the money always starts with the viewers. So I hope that doesn't hurt anyone's feelings. It's just like that's how the ecosystem works. So I think it's just a confirmation that you should definitely have a legit business model, and we'll be talking a lot more about that. And not my legit, like AdSense isn't legit, it totally is. I just mean like you get that. I personally treat AdSense kind of like the icing or the cherry on top, kind of like the icing on the cake. Those are both good food analogies, aren't they? I'm getting hungry. but more, you know, even if that went away, you know, I remember I started uploading in 2006, you know, so a few months after YouTube got started, I started uploading my first videos, and there was no partner program then at all. And actually, I was one of the first people to get invited to that program. And I remember when I first started paying people, and I was like, what is this going to do to this platform? Because up until that time, everyone had been doing it for free, developing business models around their content and around their audience. And then YouTube kind of came in, and I'm not saying they did anything wrong or that I would go back and change it or anything. It's just that it changed the mindset and the perspective of how people think when they create on this platform now. And so I think, yeah, we'll talk more about that. I got a bunch more videos coming up that kind of go more into the business side of YouTube and your channel coming up here for the next few weeks. So look for those. But that's the main thing I wanted to contribute. I will put in the description below this video a few links that I found particularly helpful, and I'll show them to you right here too. They are this one on Tube Filter, and then Casey Neistat did this video about it, which he kind of looked at both sides. I thought that was kind of good. And then this one from the Internet Creators Guild. And then this one, this is Philip DeFranco's, which I understand his perspective. He's coming from at it more of a guy who does kind of make content that could potentially be a little less advertiser friendly. So you can check that out too. A few other important big stories though to share with you guys. This one right here from so inside Backstage, YouTube's plan to bring photos, polls, text to the video service. Kind of like, are they going to be turning this into like a Facebook type of platform? And from what I have heard, it's most likely going to be like a tab on the top, you know, where you have like videos, playlists, you know, about, you know, that area. On top of there, like there'll be another tab next to like discussion or something that'll say Backstage, and that's where you can interact with viewers with more behind the scenes type of stuff, like photos, like text updates, like pictures, like status updates, and just those types of things. How that will integrate into the news feed, or not news feed, that's Facebook, into the subscription feed and everything, I don't really know. But that's coming, so I'm excited to see what that's about. Another thing is, you guys know, like, video online is blowing up everywhere. Twitter is also has this program where they will be doing ad sharing and a new media media management hub. There you go. And so it's not officially announced yet, but from what I've heard from people who have heard from people who are close to the situation, that type of thing, it's gonna be like a 70% revenue share. So I've been posting a few more videos to Twitter, just kind of learn what their system is about and how that works and stuff too. So Twitter is coming out with some big stuff, and then three other things I want to share with you guys about as far as changes here on YouTube. One of them is that I'll put, again, all these links in the description below. You can go check them out. One of them is changes to account standings if you get a strike. So it used to be that if you got either a copyright strike or a community guidelines strike, that you would lose access to a ton of features on YouTube. But now they're changing it that the only feature that you're going to lose is live streaming, so that will be disabled. But still, if you get 3 strikes on YouTube, then your channel will still be terminated. So just don't play around with the strikes. But it does hurt a little bit less now if you do get a strike, which is cool. Another change here on YouTube, it's already taken place, is this one, changes on private videos. So basically, it's just no more comments on private videos. You're not going to be able to see comments on older videos that are private, and you will no longer be able to comment on videos that are private. And then the last update here on YouTube that I won't let you guys know about is that Google, and you probably heard about this too, but just in case, Google is ditching Hangouts on Air in favor of YouTube Live. So I think this is a good move, because Hangouts on Air were kind of a little bit confusing, because it was like this Google plus YouTube type of thing, and that's going away. It'll be just that whole product will actually just be inside of YouTube now. So it's not going away. You can still stream live on your channel, but with that same type of thing that you're used to on Google Plus Hangouts on Air. But instead of being a Google Plus Hangouts on Air, it'll just be like YouTube Live. I'm really hoping that also means that we're looking forward to hopefully seeing the new YouTube Connect app, or not that new app, but that integration into the YouTube app come out fairly soon, so that we can live stream straight from our mobile devices straight to our YouTube channels, just like people have been doing with Periscope to their Twitter accounts and things now. I'm really looking forward to doing that, and I think once that happens, I know I will have far more reason to want to like it'll just be easy for me to jump on and like do this live, for example, rather than doing this in my backyard pre-recorded and letting you guys do it. Like, it'll be easy just to jump on live and interact and stuff just from my phone whenever you're out and about and doing things. So great opportunity to develop the connection that you have and the relationship you have with your audience. So I'm really looking forward to that. There are 4 more stories that I want to share with you guys, but this is already long enough. I will be posting those to you guys who are patrons of video creators. Thank you so much for your support and enabling me to continue to serve people like you and creators. I really do appreciate all you who are patrons. I will be posting those additional links for you on Patreon so you can see the other news stories that are things that are happening and changing in the online video community and industry and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to hearing all your comments down below. Hope you don't mind the more laid back vlog style in my backyard type of video. I just wanted to get this out for you. Otherwise it would take a really long time to happen. So I just wanted to reply to all your comments, all of your questions, all of your tweets and everything about the demonetization thing, as well as share with you guys some other stuff I've been meaning to talk with you about anyway. So thank you for hanging out. Looking forward to reading your comments. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you guys on Patreon. For those of you who want the other stories, we'll be talking about those there. And subscribe if it's your first time here. We're all about just helping you guys grow, reach people, and even now more so going forward into the future, not just growing to reach your audience, but how do you make that sustainable monetarily so that you can continue to focus the time and energy into serving your audience the way that I know all of us and all of you guys would like to. So thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys again next week. See you then. Bye.